Hello again. I need to check if we're recording. Where do I check it? I'm gonna check it right here. Okay, we're recording. Some long time ago, I have ordered, I don't even know why, but I have ordered this Alice guitar pick, which is 0.58 millimeter, and I have never used it until very recent, and once I've used it, I really liked the feel of it and the sound coming out of my guitar, because as you probably know, every single pick, I mean not every single, but a different type of material, thickness of the pick will give you different sound next to the different feel, right? Because of the material, and I don't know, it just sounds different with different type of pick. If it's a harder pick, your sound will be different. If the pick is thinner, lighter, your sound will sound different as well. If it's really smooth, again, your sound will sound different. And if it's like a, rough, not so smooth surface, it's gonna sound again different. So I was really blown away when I have noticed that all those characteristics of a simple guitar pick can have so much impact on your sound, on your guitar sound. So yeah, I really liked it. And I have decided to make my first purchase on AliExpress. So I've bought hundreds of them, because why not? It's only $7, okay? So not that much, because it's a cheap Chinese guitar pick, but I really like the feel of it when I was playing, you know. I've been using this guitar pick, which is Jim Dunlop USA XL series, which is bigger than the normal one. Altex Jazz Free. Altex is a type of material which is very hard. I'm gonna nudge my teeth with it. It didn't sound too good. What? They sound exactly the same. That's weird. Anyway, it sounds different on guitar strings. It's really hard. And it's really smooth, and it really slides from the strings, but it makes strings sound really, I don't know how to say it, but they sound louder, more audible. It's basically easier to sound good with this pick, I think. This pick I really liked. I really started liking it when I was picking some chugs. Anyway, wait a second. With not tougher. Jesus, I'm lost with my words. I've got 11s right here. They're really really thick strings, and the tension is really it's really high tension right here, and this pick really nicely slide off those strings, because the pick is rather light and thin. It just feels nice to play it, you know, thick strings. The guitar is tuned to E standard, by the way, so the tension is really high on those strings, and they're pretty hard to play. But the string, the pick, just, you know, bends a lot, and it just sounds really nice. Actually, this pick, I think it's still one of the best picks, and it sounds amazing, just amazing. But when I'm playing multiple strings at the same time, I just like the feel of this thin pick, you know, when it bends. I just like how it feels against 11s. Jesus, Charlie boy, slow down. Okay, those are 9s. They are really easy to bend, you know, and it doesn't feel so nice as opposed to 11s when they are really, you know, there is a high tension going on and the pick really nicely bends, you know. This one doesn't bend at all, Altex Jazz 3. It doesn't bend at all, but it's really smooth and you can easily slide from one string to another, which is also amazing. But I just wanted to, you know, to feel something different because I've been playing with those Altex picks for a month, and I still think they are like one of the best picks. And if you haven't tried those, you should really try it because the sound of your guitar is just amazing with this pick. With this one, with the cheap one, the sound is still okay. It's not that full. It doesn't sound as good as with this pick, but it just feels nice with heavier strings when your pick is, you know, just bending, and I don't know, it's just fun to play, I guess. So this is the reason why I have decided to get more of those, and the price of one single pick in Poland is like 2 zloty, which is like a currency in our country. 2 zloty. 2 zloty, I'm gonna check real quick, and for the hundreds of them with mixed thickness, I have paid like 30 zloty, which is, yeah, it's a lot more, but it's not that much, and I can just, you know, sell the rest of those or just try it different thickness. It wasn't that expensive, so I have decided to buy 100 of those. The thing is that I really liked Alice pick with which is 0.58 millimeter thick with my 11th gauge string, which are quite fat, right? And with standard E tuning, the tension is really high. But I have recently switched to extra light 8s, and this pick isn't as cool to play with 8s. I mean, it's still alright, but the pick doesn't bend as much as with 11s, and there is not so much fun effort as with 11s. Sorry, on those one, these one. With 11s, it's really fun to play with lighter pick because of the, you know, bendy guitar pick, which it's really nice. By the time the picks have arrived from China, I have already switched to 8s on a couple of the guitars. There's still 11s on Ibanez. There are still 11s which I haven't even played yet on Fender Stratocaster. I have blocked the bridge because it was just you know, all over the place because of the higher tension of the strings. And I had 11s on my Telecaster as well, and I did not play at all on those. And sorry, I had played a little bit with 11s on Telecaster, but I have switched to 8s on the Telecaster. There are 8s, so I'm struggling, just like I was struggling to decide if I should stick with my native language, which is Polish, and make videos in my native language, or switch to English. I've been struggling. I mean, I am still struggling between 11s and 8s. You know, I'm just testing the tuning stability, the not intonation, the sustain, ease of play. I'm checking all those things, and I have still not decided, but I think I'm gonna stick with 8s. But I might leave 11s on the Ibanez because sometimes I just like, you know, to put some more effort into playing, you know, just bend those strings, you know, hit those strings harder. And with 8, you really have to be extra careful not to go out of tune when you're playing. So this is like very delicate playing. As far as I know, the tone doesn't change almost at all. At least you can't really remember the tone when you switch from one guitar to another. Maybe if I had two exactly the same guitars with 8s and 11s, maybe I could pick up any differences, but switching from guitar to guitar, I don't see any difference, you know, in heaviness of the tone or anything. But going back to the pick, the pick didn't take that long to come from China to Poland. It was like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it was somewhere around 2 weeks. Somewhere around 2 weeks, and they are already at home, and I didn't have much time to make this film, but actually when they came, I was so surprised because I didn't order anything and I wasn't expecting them to come so early. So I have torn an envelope a little bit, and once I have once I saw that there are picks inside, I just, you know, left it. So I didn't take a look inside. This is all I have, you know, torn, because I was wondering, what is this, you know? I didn't order anything because they have arrived so early, and I wasn't waiting for them really, because I had this one pick, but I wanted more just in case, you know. So far I've been playing a lot with it, like really a lot with it, and it didn't wear that much. And I've been playing on 11 gauge strings, so they are really tough on the picks. And yeah, I mean, it's changed just a little bit here, but not that much. I mean, it's a really thin piece of plastic, so it's holding up pretty good. Anyway, by the time they arrived, I have decided to switch back to 8 strings, and now I've got 100 of those picks, and I'm not really sure what am I gonna do with those, because I'm thinking of going back to my Jazz 3 Altex, which slides really nicely from string to string, because it's really smooth, and the surface of this pick is like a little bit rough, you know. It's not completely smooth, but it gives nice sound as well. Anyway, let's see what's inside this package. So this is how they came, in a plastic bag, and they're supposed to be rough on the edges, on the surface. They are not completely smooth, because there are smooth, exactly the same guitar picks, but with the super smooth surface. I didn't want it because I like the sound it makes when you slide from string. I just really like, you know, this roughness on the surface. So I didn't want them to be completely smooth. So let's see. Let's see how they look like. Okay, so we've got different thickness of the guitar picks. I think you can choose them with the seller, because there are multiple different sellers, and some of them let you pick, you know, even colors, thickness. But I have ordered a mix of different thickness, because I might like you know, harder picks later on, so I would have lots of them, and it feels really nice. Actually, I think the material seems to be very similar, but I think the grip is better on the thicker one. This is this one. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about keeping my head low. 0.58 millimeter. This one is 1.50 millimeter, which is, I think it's the toughest one, the thickest one. And there are different colors with different thickness, so it's kind of confusing. This one is 0.96 millimeter. This one is exactly like this one, just a different color, which is 150. And they barely bend. This one bends a little bit, it's 96. Purple one, this thickness, 0.71. Let's put it here. And we've got 0.96, it's here. 71, it's here. 71, it's here. 71 feels nice in hand as well. What about this? Okay, hopefully there are some 0.58 millimeter picks, because this is why I have ordered all those. I mean the pack of hundreds, hoping that I'm gonna get lots of 0.58. But so far I haven't noticed even one. Okay, there's one 0. But it's wow, it's more flimsy than this one. Yeah, this one is much harder than this one. What's going on here? I mean, it's cheap Chinese pick. You can't expect, you know, consistency with those. Okay, 96, 150, 81. Where's 81? There were no 81s before. Okay, another yellow, 58, 058. I mean, they're nice. Whoa, crap. 81, where's 81? There you go. 96 there. So I think we've got, okay, 58, 71s, 81s, 96, and 150, the thickest ones. Wait, no, there is 120 as well here. Okay. What else have we got? 0, okay, 96, 71s, 150. So I think we've got all of those, from the thinnest one to the thickest ones. So we've got different colors. The package came like it should. My first purchase on AliExpress, and everything is in perfect order. I wouldn't trust buying something more expensive because of the long shipping distance. You know, lots of bad things might happen during this. You know, during come on, man. During this whole journey of the package, right? So, but the guitar picks, I mean, they're not that expensive. Nothing would really happen if they would, you know, got stolen or something. The seller would probably send another package, so it's not a big deal. So little purchases from AliExpress are relatively safe. Okay, I think we've got all kinds of thickness right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different thickness, and this thickness, which is 0.58, was my favorite recently, which I really liked, which made me purchase all this whole package with different thickness. I might, you know, check all those picks in future, because I really like the feel of that thick pick. You know, it might sound really nice as well, because this thickness and the material type really adds to the tone of your guitar. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try them out. So I would love to do it on video, you know, to share my first impression and stuff like that, but it's way too complicated, the sound. Even if I could have record the sound like perfectly, it would be still really hard for me to focus on the sound and the feel of the pick. So it's not something I really can do live. Plus, it's really personal thing, what you like to feel, how do you like your sound, so it would be pretty much pointless, I guess. Where's 120? It got all mixed up. Yeah, they're really nice. I mean, it's really good that you can buy them in bundle, in like packages of 20 or 50 or 100, because if you buy them like a single pick in my country, they cost quite a lot. I mean, some stores have it for like 2 zlotys, and when I can buy them, in a packet where one is like a fraction of that price. So I mean, it's a good deal. I can still, just make some auction on my local services where I can sell those, right? The rest of those picks. But I don't have a need to do it right now. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy with it. I can't complain. I can't say anything bad about those picks. They look like they should. I've got all thickness, all kinds of color. Hopefully I'm gonna have some more 058s because I really wanted to have as many the thinnest picks I could, but I can see there are more thicker picks. Oh wait, we have this one here. Nah, we've got enough. I mean, they're really nice because, as I have mentioned before, it's really fun to play with heavier strings when the strings don't give up so easily, and the guitar pick just snaps from one string to another. It just feels nice. It just really feels nice, because with the harder pick you have to have a loose grip, so your pickup can bend in your fingers. But here you can just squeeze that pick really hard and just depend on the pick to bend, and slide from one string to another string, which I really enjoy, but not so much with the lighter string gauge, which I'm currently also playing on, which is 8 gauge string, because I have to be really careful with the string so I don't pick, I don't strum them, I don't pick the strings and they don't go out of tune, so I have to be really careful. And the funny thing is that with heavier strings, I think I prefer lighter, thinner picks like 0.58, and with lighter gauge strings, I think I prefer harder picks, but I'm not really sure if the material on this pick is gonna be as nice as Altex, because Altex is super smooth and it just slides from one string to another string. Even though it's very hard, it's so easy to be very delicate about your playing. But with this surface, which is a little bit rough, like a Dunlop Tortex or something like this, you can hear it's a little bit rough, so I don't know how it will sound with those strings. But if you have any questions, I will be more than happy to share my experience with all those picks, But for now, I'm just using these ones, 0.58mm Alice pick, this one in particular. Wait a second, we've got a little brother here. So yeah, hope probably in future when I'm gonna get bored a little bit, I really like changes, so I'm gonna probably try out 71s, 071s, 081s, 096, 120 and 150 probably as well. But at that time I don't have a need. I wanna focus on those guitar picks which are really thick, really thin, and they bend really nice against heavier strings. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with heavier strings, because that's a whole another topic. because I have learned lots of things about strings between 8s and 11s, which are quite different in how do you play them, and how they sound and how do they react to your picking. So I'm still learning stuff, and I'm still trying to figure out which one I prefer more. But at the moment I prefer both of them, because they are different, same as the picks. The lighter picks gives me, a different kind of fun when I'm playing with harder strings, with more tensed strings, and harder pick, not these one because I haven't played those, but Altex, which is really a hard pick, guitar pick, gives me a totally different feel when I'm playing. So it slides from string to string really easy. The sound becomes it's much louder, it's fuller, it's easier to sound good with that pick. It's harder to make some kind of I don't know, it's a pinch harmonics. I really don't know how to call this, but it's harder with a lighter pick, I think it's a matter of thickness and material type as well. So it's just different. It's just really different. It's I think it's similar to tires on your car. It's like the thing that contacts the surface of the road, your tires in your car, same as picks. Connects your hand with the string. So it's really important to find a pick which is comfortable for you, and it's not something someone can do for you and recommend you. Listen, this pick is really amazing because I don't know, it's made from this material, it's that thick and it's gonna sound amazing in your head. No, it's completely personal thing, and you have to figure out on your own. So the best way, is just to order lots of different picks, different thickness, different material types, and just see yourself. What do you like? What sound do you like with which pick, and what thickness works best for you? I'm still learning so much, and I still feel, I know I'm on the very beginning of learning the guitar, but I was really surprised that such a simple thing as guitar pick can have such a big impact on your guitar sounds. So my first AliExpress purchase is, I'm satisfied with it completely. I don't have anything wrong, bad to say about it. Thank you very much, whoever sold me that. I'm gonna comment on this purchase, leave a positive comment, and thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death with all that talking, but yeah, I would love to make that video when I'm showing you, and I can share the difference I'm receiving from different picks, different thickness, different material types. But I don't think even the best YouTubers could do it because of the some things you cannot hear, you just feel in the hand, and you can't share that with people, And even if you could, it's still a personal matter. You just have to, figure it out on your own. Which pick do you like to play with, and which sound do you prefer, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's nice that you can buy cheap stuff directly from China, and it comes without any problem, I guess. Hopefully you can do it exactly the same in your country, because I have heard Sweden is like putting an iron foot on imports from China, from AliExpress, and what I heard, my country is gonna put some more fees when you want to buy from AliExpress, and buy even such little things like guitar picks from China, right? Even if you will even if you wanted to buy like one single guitar pick, they will make you pay a fee for buying from China, which is it's just not nice. But yeah, The government will always look for money, so hopefully you can still buy it just like I did, you know. It's not that expensive. You can buy it directly from China for really cheap, and you get a nice pack of guitar picks, I guess. Thank you very much. See you next time.